Eagles fly. Let's beat the squad. Big Pat Shell and Dante the Dark Child. Drop the stats on them. Drop the facts on them. Spur King, baby. Let's get it on.
Hey, fam, it's your man Dante, the Dark Knight, along with Pat and Michelle. Welcome to another edition of Eagles Talk. Upon further review, no game to review, so we're going to review the first 6 games of the season. And we're going to review Howie and the big trade. He brings in another pass rusher, a nice pass rusher, too. Howie does it again. Howie does it. That's my GM, man. That's my GM, man.
Howie's teed off.
That's my GM. Howie has done it again. And it's not over. I'm hearing that he might even bring somebody else in. So, but we'll talk about all that as soon as we start the first quarter. You are watching Eagles Talk, the most unique Eagles coverage show around. That's by Eagles fans, for Eagles fans. And here on Eagles Talk, we like to talk about our favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, and we do so in such a relaxed manner that we enjoy it sociably by drinking adult beverages in the form of shots. My birthday's over, so I usually go on my sobriety thing. So I'm just teasing with this. I'm not drinking. I won't be drinking for the next, let me see.
5 days?
No.
3 days? 4? 30.
And I'm trying to push it to more than that. But at least the next 30 days. At the very least, it's going to be the next 30 days. So I'm going to be open to bringing on, and this is how we found the show, like bringing on guest shot takers. So if you guys may be interested in joining Eagles Talk, take the shot for Dante, for me, Dark Knight, let me know. And I'll make arrangements and get you on here so you can take my shots for me because I'm not drinking in the next 30 days. But anyway, I'm not going to stop the fun. Everybody else, let me know what you're drinking. What you're drinking, Pat? What are you drinking?
You know I'm drinking the Jameson.
The Jameson Irish whiskey.
Yes,
and Michelle, what are you
I'm going to finish
in?
the Boulay. I'm just probably have 2 shots because I didn't really eat yet. I've been working all day.
All right, the Boulay. She's doing the Boulay bourbon. All right,
let
me know what you're doing out there. And let's drink to our GM, Howie, for doing it again. And down the hatch, 3, 2, 1. Listening to the Okay, so our GM, Howie. Oh, what a guy, man. So I like that. I like that move. So Howie gets defensive end Robert Quinn from the Chicago Bears for a 4th-round pick, and the Bears are even picking up a lot of his salary. I think he only has to pay. We only have to pay like $7 million of his salary. So we get him for $7 million, a 4th-round pick. That's it. And he's not guaranteed his remaining salary, although it is kind of high. It's high, but it's not guaranteed. So we can renegotiate that. If he doesn't produce, we can cut him because he only has – how many sacks did he have this year? I forget.
1 so far.
1 sack in 7 games. So if he doesn't pick it up playing alongside this monster D-line we have, then we can release him and not be on the hook for anything. And all it cost us to rent him is a 4th-round pick. But I'm seeing that he's going to flourish alongside the mammoth that we have on the line. You can't double team everybody. Somebody's going to eat. So if he's still got anything in the tank, all he has to do is beat one-on-one most of the time. He has to beat one-on-one coverage. But enough about the facts. How do you guys feel about it? How do you feel about it, Michelle?
Listen, Howie is the master right now. The master negotiator. I like how he's running these teams' pockets. is killing me. I don't like. What is he saying to them? Does he have some dirt on them? How is Howie making these deals? That's the question. You know, he definitely is up for executive of the year with some of the moves he's making. It's clear that the Eagles are all in on trying to get that chip with these moves.
Yes,
but very wisely too. That's what I really appreciate about him because he's not. Because look, they just moved McCaffrey, CMC, right? And they asked.
We tried to get him. We tried.
Right. They asked for a lot for him. And how he's not all in that much to where he's going to jeopardize our future or anything like that. And that's what I appreciate about him. That was a bargain pickup for him to get Robert Quinn, and he was not mortgaging the franchise to do so. So I really appreciate that in Howie. Howie is the man. What do you?
And we
how you
still
feel,
have the
Pat?
third highest cap space. Don't forget
Third
that.
highest.
We still got
And as
the
it
third
stands,
highest.
we have the 4th pick in next year's draft if the Saints don't get any better. You know what I mean? So wow. I mean,
this is absurd. This is absurd. No human being running the front office should be able to fleece teams the way Howie has done over the years. You gotta understand something. He was able to get rid of a JJ Arthur-Whiteside. He was able to get rid of Jalen Rager, right? Even though he made those picks, he was able to flip those guys for conventional round picks. Then you turn around and get an 18.5 sack defensive end for a 4th round pick. And on top of that, he said the only way I take him is you pay most of his salary. He bullied them. Howie's only 5'6", but he stood 6'9".
He's my size.
He said, "Listen, all right." But the fact of the matter is, the Robert Quinn, what he brings to this team is a presence that wasn't, it's a great pass rusher off the edge. If you go watch this film, if you're not able to bend, and Lane Johnson said this in his interview, if you're not able to bend at the tackle position, you already lost against Robert Quinn. That's his ability to get under you, to get around you, and to beat you with his hand movement. And the scary thing about it is the reason he got those 18.5 sacks because they had Khalil Mack. So this year he was double teamed and still caused havoc with only 1 sack, but he still caused havoc on that defensive front. Now he comes to a team that has established guys that put pressure on the quarterback. We might revert back to that dominant pass rusher that we saw last year. I mean, it's no lose-lose situation. It's a win-win because you look at the salary and look what we had to give up for him, which was a 4th round pick. Dante, I had to give up more when they took my Cadillac converter.
I know that's right. And Quinn is the second most double team defensive lineman in the league.
Yes.
Yeah.
This year, yes.
Oh, so that may attribute to him only having 1 sack, but I was wrong.
Right.
I've been corrected by you guys in the room. That's why I hate you. I'm only kidding though. Don't correct me. Hey, Jason has corrected me. He said we're only paying him $750,000. That's even better.
He just taking people's lunch money. Like, stop, Howie.
And he has he has like a $12 million price tag, but we are only willing to pay $750,000 of that. That's all we're paying. And you're going to take this 4th round pick, and you're going to like it.
The crazy thing is to think about is that we still have 6 draft picks. We still have 2 first-round draft picks next year with everything that we got this year. We got C.J. Gardner-Johnson. We got A.J. Brown. We got Robert Quinn. What else we get? We got Hassan Reddick. We got Kazir White. James Bradbury. Listen, even Trey Sherman is to come up on offense, right? Even though he only had a couple snaps here. What Howie is doing is remarkable. I have to give it to Howie right now. I really do.
Listen, I take back all the bad things. Well, not all of them because he still has some boasts, but I take back a lot of the things I said about Howie. I'm glad that he has proven us wrong. Real talk. I'm very excited about that, and the way he is just masterfully manipulating these deals. So it's always, I know people around the league have to look at him like, are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Are you like, what's he have on these people that they're willing to take these deals? That's the crazy part. Our draft picks must be of super high value right now.
Robin season.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. People must be desperate to get these draft picks that they're willing to just go ahead and fold and let Howie get whatever he wants.
Yeah, it is. It's
he works well. He works well with a lot of GMs across the league. So, they respect Howie. He has respect around the league. And that goes a long way when it comes to making these deals and talking about these age. Because Robert Quinn is 32. He's 32 years young. He's long. He's a little not long in the tooth. He's a 100 sack guy. He still has something to give.
Something in the tank.
He's pigeon-toed. He's very humble.
Yeah.
And that's somebody that you want. Coming from the edge, like I just can't wait till he gets his defense down and be one of the staples this year for our team. Because right now, if we didn't have him, we'd still be okay, I believe.
Right.
Well, that's news to me. I never knew that we wanted a pigeon-toed defensive end. But hey, look, I'll take him anyway. Anyway, look, I have not brought my fourth co-host into the conversation yet, and that's you guys in the room. Thank you guys for joining us and supporting us tonight. And let me get to it. The first person in the room is Adrian Rankin, and he says, "I'm first." He knows he's first. James Nook is in the house. He says, "What's up, Eagles fan? What's up, James?" Jason is in the house, the one that corrected me. 750,000. Thank you, Jason.
Let's go.
That makes me feel even better. And our resident from down under, Tony Burren, says, "Yo, Bird
What it
fam.
do?
Yo, what's up?" Roger is in the house. He says, "Bird gang," along with JT, a loyal, long-time follower. JT says, "Fly, Eagles, fly, Bird gang." And Raymond is in the house. He said, "Let's go, Bird gang. Is Howie the man or what?" I think we answered that.
Howie wearing the big draws today. He got on his big draws today.
No doubt, no doubt. Who's the Facebook user? I don't know who that is, but it
Pat
says Howie is a
know.
mastermind. Took him a minute, but he's smart. I mean, come on, look at it. Howie was sent to the back room in the closet.
Yeah, he was,
and he has rebounded by restructuring this roster 2 times. One time he won a Super Bowl, our first ever, and since that Super Bowl win, he has restructured the roster again to another dominant team. This guy, and if we so happen to win it all this year, he has to go in the Hall of Fame. He has to. He does.
He does.
I mean, you don't do that.
If you see him at the link, hide your wallet, hide your kids, hide your children, because Howie gonna run your pockets.
Hide your wife.
Hide your wife, because Howie gonna run them pockets.
Listen.
All right, Ricky Law says, "Is this trade up there with Jay Ajayi trade in 2017?"
Well, we got to see
to be seen. We got to see.
Yeah, and we still need special teams help. So listen, I'm gonna give him
wait a minute. Let me do this.
A-, B+.
Okay.
We brought back Greg Ward on his practice squad. So that.
Oh yeah, I
did.
Yeah, we did.
So you may be there for kick return, punt return.
And what's Kruger Hill? What's his Kamal?
Oh yeah,
he's
asked for his release.
Yeah,
he
Maybe
did.
we can bring him back. So
Yeah.
I mean, we need all the help we can get on special teams, and
That
he was a
part.
special teams beast. So maybe he can be he might be in the mix to come back.
If he could
But
get
the
some help
latest
in that
name-
area,
The latest name we're hearing is Kamara, right?
Alvin Kamara.
Our Kamara, yeah. So, wow, we have until Tuesday before the deadline comes up. So, hey, keep your ears and eyes open how we might do it even more. Like, that would be incredible. That would definitely be incredible. But this is about to be the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the quarter.
All right, so you're watching Eagles Talk, the most unique Eagles coverage show around. That's by Eagles fans, for Eagles fans. By us, it's for us. And when I say us, I'm including you guys in the room because you're us. We're all one. We're all one big happy family. So we like to talk about our favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, and we do so in such a relaxed manner that we enjoy our favorite adult beverage in the form of shots. I am not doing shots of adult beverages. Somebody suggested that I do water, but I don't have any water right here.
I think you should do a mocktail. I think you should do some mocktail shots. You know,
I will, but I don't have anything.
A concoction.
Yeah, I'll make up something.
Some shooters.
For by Sunday, I'll have something.
Okay.
I just don't have anything in my grasp except for this, and I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, you guys, let me know what you're drinking out there. Yeah. Ricky Long says, yeah. All right, let me know what you're drinking out there. Pat is doing the Jameson. Nichelle is doing her last shot of Bullet. And let's do it to our super GM, the GOAT, Howie Roseman, down the hatch. 3, 2, 1.
You're now listening to the second quarter.
All right, we're going to review the first 6 games of the season. Right.
I got some breaking news. Let me Lane Johnson is back from concussion protocol.
Oh yeah, he
Come
was
on. We knew that
practicing.
was Come
Yeah,
on.
he was
All right.
practicing. If y'all
Uh,
didn't know, Lane is back.
Lane,
We knew that was
Lane, yeah,
coming.
he's back.
I have the
He's back.
best co-host in the house. I got the best co-host around, dude. I'm telling you, we appeared on different podcasts this past couple weeks, right? And I just so proud. I could just sit back and they know everything. They make me look good. Like, yo, they know everything, yo. And I just so proud to have you guys on the team, man. You guys really carry me, and I appreciate it. I really do.
I'm
You
gonna
should
take a
have heard
shot for
Pat
that one.
Sunday. Nichelle and me were on another one, and they're just, we have a good show. I think we have a great show. We
We
bring
have
it.
an
We bring it. We are
amazing show.
amazing, entertaining, and knowledgeable. And that's
Mm-hmm.
it's a fine balance between being entertaining, fun, and knowledgeable. Some
Yes, it is.
people are straight just facts or whatever. Some people are on there, doing whatever.
Mhm.
But I think we have a great balance, and you guys help make it that way. So I thank you guys so much for being
Let me
on the
do
team.
this.
Yes, give yourself a round of applause. I would fight for you guys to come on DAS, but I'm not even on there long enough to be. You know what I'm saying? By the
Yeah.
time I say 2 sentences, it'd be like, okay, wrap it up. I'm
All
like,
right. Bye bye.
Yeah. So, but,
That is true.
yeah, it'd be so.
Yeah, man.
And
But
that's
you
why I
know,
have to bring the unedited part, because that's usually longer than what actually makes it to air. You know
For
what I mean?
sure.
That's usually
All on the
longer.
chopping floor.
But they chop it all up when it comes on.
For sure.
All right, so we might get Alvin, Kimura.
What
That
y'all
would be
think
great.
about that? I would be interested. I see a lot of people saying they want Hunt.
if we get a running back, and I would say this, if we do get a running back, it will be after this Sunday's game. The deadline is Tuesday. Only
Mm-hmm.
reason I say we had to wait to after this Sunday's game is to actually really see where we're at. We're actually getting back healthy. We got some healthy players. The only player we lost for the season right now is Derek Barnett, and I believe we replaced him 10-time fold already. So
Okay.
even our offensive linemen are back healthy. Isaac Salamali was back. Landon Dixon is healthy. That week, that bye week came at the perfect time to
No
get
doubt.
these guys back into their headspace to be healthy for this long run. And if you listen to what Jalen Hurts has said, it was time to relax for a little bit, get your body back, then evaluate yourself, talk to the offensive defensive coordinator to see what you can have done better on the first 6 games and to improve for the next following 7, what is it, 8 games? I think it is.
11.
11. Wow.
We got 11
11
games.
games left.
It's our bye week is early. What do
Wow.
y'all
Our
feel
bye
about
week
the
is
bye
early.
week being so early and not
I'm
mid-season?
still getting used to this 17-game season, so it's just
It's a long
it's a long
It's a
season.
long season. I
It's
think
long.
I like it, Earl. I mean, it is what it is. It's 6 games. We got a chance to see the team. We're still relatively healthy. It's a win-win. We're undefeated. We're arguably the best team in the league. I'm okay with the bye. Would I had liked it closer to halfway point? Yeah, I would. But it is where it is, and we're doing good. And that's probably what's making me feel better, is that we're doing okay and we're healthy now. If anything had gone wrong or was otherwise, I might point to the bye, or we might have needed it, but we didn't. We were healthy, relatively healthy. So I feel good about going to the second half. But let's kind of review and talk about the first 6 games, and how do you guys feel this team did in the direction or the feeling of how they'll proceed from this point on.
I don't think I could judge the first 6 games until I see this week, to be honest with you, to see what kind of how are they adjusting after the first 6. We know there's holes on third quarter production. We know there's a little bit of a gap on what we have coming through on the run defense. We know our pass blocking has some work, and we also know that special teams needs to be better. So I'd like to see those areas improve, and that will tell me if those 6 weeks obviously we're undefeated. I'm happy as hell about that. Do not get that twisted. But I'd like to see what we're doing now after a bye week, after we had time to look at more film, to get our bodies healthy, and to make some adjustments and get ready for these next 11 games. So I think the tail of the tape is going to be this Sunday, but it is Pittsburgh and they're not really balling like that. So I don't know.
You know what? Pittsburgh. I'm not gonna take Pittsburgh like because they do
No,
come. They do
they
come to
come.
fight. They do come to battle. Last week they had an opportunity to actually beat Miami. Miami at full power at that.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they were just a decision of a rookie quarterback away from actually winning that game. If he just ran, they got the first down and got the offense on the ball, they might have another opportunity to win that game. So with that being said, the first half of the season was more or less our preseason, right? Because the offense really during the preseason only played together in one series. One full series did we ever see the full offense play in the preseason. The first 4 games, who we played? The Lions, we played the Vikings, we played the Commanders, we played the Jaguars. We look rusty. First quarter, all first quarter since this first half of the season, we've been rusty in that first quarter. It's that second quarter when we actually getting our timing down and we're saying, you know what, we have more talent than this team that's in front of us, and we're actually putting the points on the board. Then in the second quarter, in the second half, we start to cruise, and we need to stop that. I think the bye season the bye happened right at the perfect time where the team could take that evaluation and say, you know what, those first 6 games, especially against the Cardinals, against the Jaguars, when they face these different adversities, they face these different things where they were down 14 points, when they face a defense that actually say, you know what, we're gonna come after you and play coverage, when they face a team in the Detroit Lions where they say, we're gonna beat you 51% of the time, they were able to waver that storm and come out on top. Now it's time to turn up on the second half in every single game. It's
That's
time to
right.
turn up in the second half.
That's
Well,
right. We
I
need
don't.
more balance. So
I don't. I'll never put anything by my bro upstate there. My bro is a leader of men.
Noops.
Noop,
You
noop.
wearing the red today too.
Yeah,
I
he's a
see you.
leader of men. So I never put. I'd never count him out because he does. Although they're not doing as well as they expected to do, he is a leader of men, and at any given Sunday,
Rebuild.
he can have them, run through the wall. So we cannot afford to come in and take them lightly.
No.
I don't think that they will, but this will be. I try to refrain from saying this because I seem to jinx the team when I do, so I'm not going to say it. But this is a good opportunity for us to see just what this coaching staff and Sirianni is made of, because this is a part of establishing his legacy. Like when Andy Reid was here, what was he known for? Winning after the bye week.
Yes.
Winning all the time after the bye week. And
That's
this
right.
is only Sirianni's second year, but he has an opportunity to lay claim to a winning legacy after the bye week. Did we win after the bye week last week?
But think about it.
No, he didn't.
No,
He
but
didn't
we
Oh.
when did we start turning it on? It was after 7 games though,
Yes,
right?
he did.
Yeah, it was.
So
And-
it's
and-
still the same timing. It's just not the same timing of the bye week of when we turned it up last year.
Yeah. The thing about it, if you look at this whole team in its totality, right? The one weak link that we have right now is special teams, which has always been one of our strongest links.
Yeah. it
When
is.
you're actually talking about only the special team, not the kicker, not our kicker, but
Yeah,
our
cover
punter, our
return.
kick
Yeah.
return, our punt return. If you're only talking about those 3 aspects of the game, then you're doing something damn good. And I gotta give it to Nick Sirianni, because when he came in their first press conference, we sat here like,
I was like, man,
the
I don't know
did we
what we
hire?
are in for here, but this guy.
He's like the flowers and the dirt and the I don't know what's happening here, but those flowers and that dirt work.
But you know what? It's something that you can lay claim on his legacy right now. Because if you look at the rest of the schedule, the first part of the schedule, we talked about them moving the goalposts. When we played the Lions, they said the Lions coming off the hard knocks, they look ready to play. They put up 35 points. You're gonna lose next week against the Vikings. The Vikings put up 7 points the next week, and we only
Mm.
scored in the second quarter. All right. Then they said, "Oh, you're gonna play the Commanders. Carson Wentz revenge game." They put up 8 points. We only scored in the second quarter. Then we come and play the Jaguars, rainy game, Jaguars, Doug Peterson revenge games. Oh, they down 14 points. We come back and dominate that game, make it not even look close. Then we come into the Cardinals. Now, that was a close game, 17-20. It ain't nothing to laugh about. But you know what? We faced it. We was like this face in our face, and we said, you know what? Get that out of here. Then we played the Cowgirls.
They
You
swore
know
they
what?
was doing something.
They swore they swore they had a friend.
They thought so.
They
They
thought
thought so. They thought so.
And I'm still not afraid of them. But yeah, we
No.
have handled
Even with
business
Dak.
all season long, and even the Cardinals game 2017. Everybody needs a little luck, or they have that game where where it's just it was luck because he missed that field goal. So don't think that that's not involved in every champion season. If you go over every champion, they had those moments, and so we had ours early, and I'm hoping that we have it all the way through the next 11 games for the whole season. I feel real confident. I love what I saw in the first games. Yeah, I had those areas where we have to do something outside of the second quarter. Like there are other quarters than the second. I like to see the team show up in those quarters, especially the second half. I don't know if I talked about it on this program or if I was on another podcast, but I did mention the fact that lost my train of thought. I did mention the fact that the only adversity that we have not faced was being behind in the second half. We
haven't faced
the
it
only other test that I haven't seen this team pass, and that's facing adversity in the second half and how they handle that. Now, hopefully, we don't even have to experience that. That would be the best scenario, right? We don't even have to experience that. But how are we going to react against a good team and we're behind in the second half? That'd be something that I like to see. But that's the end of the second quarter.
And that's the end of the quarter.
When we come back, I want to bring up B Doc's interview today about the first 6 games. So
my man
okay,
B
all
Doc,
right.
man.
So you're
Idiot
watching
man.
Eagles Talk, the #1 Eagles coverage show around on Facebook. That's by Eagles fans for Eagles fans. And here on Eagles Talk, we like to talk about our favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, and we do so in such a relaxed manner, such a social manner that we enjoy our favorite adult beverage in the form of shots. I am restraining from drinking right now, so I'm not doing any shots, but Pat is doing the Jameson. Nichelle is out. She did 2 shots of the bullet. Let me know what you're doing out there, and let's salute our Philadelphia Eagles. And let's not a celebratory shot, but
Can I do one? Can I do a cheers to somebody?
All right, sure, go ahead.
So to my my cousin-in-law, my family, they're expecting in November another Scorpio baby. They're over here right now, want to get some food. You know,
the baby that doesn't like steak.
the baby that doesn't like steak. How about that? Cheers to them, Ryan and Matthew.
Many blessings.
Congratulations.
Many
Eagles
blessings.
fans too. Eagles
Down the
fans.
hatch.
Many
3,
blessings
2,
to a
1.
new Eagles baby.
Yeah, new Eagles fan.
You're now listening to the third quarter.
Yeah, Rich, I do this like once a year. I kind of take that, and I do a detox too. I kind of, you got to take time off and let the body.
Yeah, I usually do mine in February.
I was going to October, but the way my schedule was set up.
The way his schedule was set up. The way his
I'm a
liver
luscious
was set up.
potentate.
It's like,
The
no.
way
I'm a
his
luscious
liver was.
potentate.
Yeah, listen.
I'm
All
trying
right,
to
let me go
speak the state.
Let me go to you guys in the room because I'm following you guys, and that's what part of the show. We like to include you guys in the conversation. You guys make the show. Rich says, talk injuries, please. Who's injured? Will Brandon play this week? Everybody practice,
Yes.
right, Pat?
Yeah.
So
Everybody
let me
be
give you a
relatively
little
healthy.
update. Let me give you an injury update. So right now, the only limited participant of practice was Brandon Graham, who's nursing a little hamstring, a little tightness. So as as our medical staff, who is excellent. I got to say this about our medical staff, because the last 2 years we have been minimal when it comes to being injured. We have been very healthy. So therefore, the only limited participant today at practice was Brandon Graham. Everybody else was ruled full participant: Isaac, Josh Jobe, Lane Johnson. We're as healthy as we have been since the beginning of the season.
Amen. That's a blessing. That's a blessing.
Yeah, it is a blessing, man. And that's incredible. And that's why we'll never see this team play in the preseason ever again. So, I mean, it's a good
You
thing,
ready for that? You
but
good with that?
I'm just trying to get you guys ready. Like, we are not going to talk about this next preseason now. We are not going to talk about it because you guys know we're not going to see them. So stop it. These 2 years are the most healthiest years that this team has had in probably the last 5 or 6 years. So they are not going to deviate from their system from their program now. So we'll never see the preseason is never going to be the same again. So just wait for the
and I'm happy about
real games.
You know what? I'm happy because the value of these joint practices is actually more in tune to what teams need than actually preseason.
Facts.
You could put them in different scenarios. I remember when I played high school football, and the first time I went to play a scrimmage, right? When we scrimmaged different teams, when I was little league, we didn't do what we did in high school, right? When high school, you were able to do like, all right, let's go goal line, let's go 20-yard line, let's go 40-yard. They do the same things in college, they do the same things in the pros, and it's more valuable because you can see what plays you want to use in those different scenarios.
Yes.
In preseason, it's a full-out game. You got people that are trying to make the team that they're do dumb stuff. They're trying to go out there and be, crazy, man, because they're trying to make the team. So
That's
therefore, they
right.
go out there and put their life on the line in those inter-squad scrimmages, right? In the inter-team scrimmages, they're able to focus on what needs to be focused on, and I like that.
Yeah, I do too. But going back to the adversity piece. And our king of the defense and our legend, our OG B Doc, he said he loved to see them be down 14. He said he loved the adversity of them, having to, hold Arizona back and it come down to a field goal. He said those are the moments you find out who you are as a player. He's
that field goal was blocked.
Right. Exactly.
Oh yeah, that's right. I do remember.
So he said those are the moments that make you resilient to make the playoff run. Those are the moments that really show who you're going to be as a team if you have the wherewithal to go the distance. So he's loved it. He's loved all the adversity. He's loved that we've been kind of the underdogs, if you will. So shout out to B Doc for dropping some knowledge and just being the legend that he is.
Yeah,
and that's great because they get this, they hear that too in the media, and I'm sure he gets access to the team, and he's probably been able to voice that to them. But that's key right there. You want adversity during the season. You want that toughness. That's what gets you ready for the playoff battles. That's what gets you battle tested to go through, because they keep moving the goalposts on us. So they always claiming we got a weak schedule, this and this and that. Well, if we keep going through adversity, you can say what you want to say, but when it's time to go to war, we're going to be ready. And I'm okay with that. This is a funny comment by John Batiste. He said, man, with the Eagles on the bye this past week, I actually watched another game. I saw Marcus Mariota play and thought about what Chip Kelly almost gave up to get that MF. F you, Chip Kelly.
Yo, you got to understand something, though. You got to understand something.
And I wanted him too, so I'm so happy he didn't get him. I wanted Marcus Mariota.
In order to shine, you got to go through the grimy. In order for a diamond to be a diamond, it got to be what? A coal. You got to be
That's
dark.
What he said.
You got to put pressure together against it. So you needed Chip Kelly. We needed Chip Kelly to come in here and do what he did. Now, Chip Kelly had an excellent health program here. I don't know what the heck he did, but his health program was great. But we needed him to be that arrogant SOB to say, you know what? We don't need him in here. We need somebody that's more subdued in what he does.
And it's just like Matthew says here, we need him not to start out on steak, but start out on a burger or something. Something that's chopped. Start out on a burger.
There you go, Matthew.
And get him prepared
Something he can
for the
chew
steak.
on.
Work his way up. Give him a little adversity. Don't throw him right into the fire. Just give him a little adversity. Some Salisbury steak, something that he could chew up, and then get him ready and hit him and give him a ribeye later on. Or start him off with a fillet.
Yo, he's laughing right now. They don't hear how he's laughing. But I do gotta say this. It was funny this week because you went back to a comment by who was that comment about us being off?
John Batiste.
John Batiste said we were being off this week, so you watched different games, you watched different. I watched a lot of bowling and pool and stuff like that, right? So when we made this trade,
how'd you take the week off? And
Where did
watch
that come
bowling?
from?
Where did that come
Seriously?
because it wasn't the Eagles. I'm not watching the Giants and the Cowgirls. Are you crazy? I don't care about
I
those
know,
teams.
but there was other stuff on, like basketball.
I know.
Listen, they got 82
No,
games.
I watched
This
the
is first
Phillies
week.
actually.
I did
Well,
watch
that
the Phillies.
too.
You know what? I did watch the Phillies. So shout out
Like
to the
we're
Phillies.
in the World Series.
But-
Shout out to the Phillies
The
fighting.
funniest thing I seen was the meme, well, the video of Swagoo, Marcus Spears, when the Eagles got Robert
I
Quinn.
didn't see
He
that.
like this.
This is Marcus Spears.
Oh yeah, when what? When the Eagles got him? When the
He
Eagles...
was slow.
Yo,
He was
pissed.
slow.
Like that Dark Knight. When I say he was pissed, because you say the Cowgirls just beefed up their defensive line, right? We won't take that into account. They got Jonathan Hankins, who's been around three different teams, who's actually a big plug in the middle for them, right? But miscellaneous ass back. Yo, you should saw me when it was COVID and everything was shut down. Yo, I start watching.
Oh, you'll
like,
make me choke.
I start watching the the cricket. I start watching cricket more. I start watching the stuff on what's the things, the stones on the ice.
Hey, chef.
But anyway, Marcus Spears is very pissed off because we got a pass rusher when they needed another pass rusher. Because DeMarcus Lawrence, let's be honest,
man, I
when
put
we
that up
played
there
them,
too early, Chef. You too early. That's for Sunday. He giving out predictions already. Take that prediction down.
when we played the Cowgirls, right? Their best pass rushers is Micah Parsons and D. Lawrence. They both got neutralized, especially when we had a healthy Lane Johnson. So we were able to do whatever we wanted to do when we had healthy offensive line against those two, right? So that's why Marcus was pissed off because he knew they needed another pass rusher. Now, Nick Sirianni, not Nick, Howie Roseman wanted another pass rusher in a sense of Bradley Chubb, I'm sorry, or Brandon Burns. But you know, the Broncos, Carolina, they wanted the King's ransom. They wanted the 2 first-round picks, and we're not giving those up for those guys.
Yeah, Howie's like, nah, run. I'm gonna run your pockets,
So
but if you ain't gonna let me, I'm gonna move to the next one. I'm gonna run their pockets.
You gonna get an experienced guy that looks like Anthony Hamilton.
I love
right?
Anthony
That doesn't have any gloves, that wears long sleeves, that's pigeon-toed, but yet will smack you like Reggie White and come around that corner. You know, sometimes the gem is hidden.
The pigeon-toed dudes be quick though.
Pause.
Do not get it twisted.
Pause.
They got wheels.
I haven't paused.
They got wheels. They got wheels. You see them on the track. I was a track girl, so I know them pigeon-toed dudes.
I was
always in first three, top three.
All right, enough of that. Let's get to the important stuff. I'm looking for a running back. I don't know who to get. Anybody?
You on fantasy? Listen, listen. You're a fantasy queen here. Yes, I was a champion.
Oh,
I'm not winning.
But
I'm being dethroned. But if it takes me being dethroned for the Eagles to go ahead and run this, I'm okay with that because this is more important.
All right, that's the end of the third quarter, yo.
And that's the end of the quarter.
He said, I swear, Quinn showed up walking like O.J. Simpson leaving the scene of the crime.
Hold up, hey, JT, hold on, I gotta say this. JT, I took all my shots. I didn't videotape it, but I took all my shots. Unlike I know you took your shots. I'm not gonna say you didn't take your shots. I know you took your shots because you videotaped it. I didn't even take my shots. I took them though. I can tell you that. I was hammered.
I took
Oh
him.
yeah, how about this one? Patrick Lee. I'm so happy Wentz won it out. We are so much better without him. Hurts is our franchise QB. How about that piece? Like,
I
how
told
about
you
we
so.
were so
I
mad
told you so.
that he wanted to leave us and we hated him. Now I am thankful. I'm with you, Patrick.
Right?
I'm thankful that he acted like an ass and got himself thrown out of here. And because we was gonna rock with him after we let
that's
Doug go.
crazy.
We let Doug go because Doug wanted to go to Hurts. And they was like, nah, we riding with Wentz.
Look,
so they
Doug
still
was
were
right
gonna
all
rock.
along.
Yep, and Doug was right again. Again. I apologize, Doug. I'd so apologize. I'm sorry.
Yo,
But,
sorry,
we're
Dougie
doing okay
Fresh.
now.
Doug is gonna
Yeah.
turn that Jacksonville team.
He gonna
Right?
do his thing.
He's gonna turn
yeah.
that Jacksonville team into a winner.
Yeah, I believe that.
Mark
We
too.
gonna have to
words.
see them again.
Yeah, he gonna turn that team into a winner because he has to be.
Oh, that's funny.
We did.
We got our Mayada from the rugby league. We might get our next diamond in the rough from the bowling alley. So, Pat, good scouting.
Good scouting with your miscellaneous ass. Watching all the miscellaneous sports.
That's the end of the third quarter, guys. We got one more quarter to go.
the end of the quarter.
You're watching, listening to Eagles Talk, the most
got me
unique
drinking, so you know it's
Eagles
happening.
coverage
I've been
show around.
drinking.
Who
I've
else
been drinking.
has fun, throws them down, and talks serious football and have fun while they're doing it with their hundreds of their best friends out there in the chat room. Thanks, guys, for joining
our
us.
posse, our family, our Eagles
Yes,
family. That's
our
what's
Eagles
up.
fan, and that's what it is. And let me lay down the growing rooms right now because we've had some misbehaving as our family has appeared in other people's living rooms. Number one, if you are joining me in another program outside of the Eagles Talk living room, what happens in Eagles Talk living room stays in the
Yes, it does.
to the other podcasts and
They
stuff.
was diming us
talking
out.
about how they was diamond. No, actually, it was in your favor because they were talking about they were talking about you winning the Super Bowl and all that. I was like, wait a minute, why don't come in here talking about that? That's for us. But anyway, yes. So when we go to other programs, keep in-house stuff in the house.
Listen,
all right, so
we in-house
here we go.
people.
Did I keep in-house stuff in-house?
Yeah. No, you did. You did not. Yeah. No, it was somebody, one of our followers. They were in there. I forget who it was. It's somebody that we know too. Was it Tony? Might have been Tony. Tony Barron. I think Tony Barron was on another one. Oh, Isaac said he's taking shots for everybody. Okay, Isaac. All right, so here we go.
Okay,
taking them
off
right
till
now.
next Wednesday. Knock yourself
All right,
out.
so take this
I'll
shot
drink my
right now.
juice.
Take my shot because I'm not taking
Take my
shots.
shot too.
So we
Take
like
a
to talk
double.
about our favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles. We do so in such a relaxed and social manner that we enjoy our favorite adult beverage in the form of shots. Whatever you do, please drink responsibly. I am doing nothing. Pat is doing the Jameson Irish whiskey. Isaac is doing, let me
I
know
got
what
fruit
you're
punch
doing,
now.
Isaac. But he's doing a lot of it because he's off till next Wednesday. All right, so here we go. Down the hatch. 3, 2, 1.
You're now listening to the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter, and I'm gonna open up the fourth quarter with some comments. I think I've been neglecting you guys. Oh yeah, that's what he did. He said, Tony's like, well, you will go draft cowgirls, Dante. I didn't do it this year, Tony. Yeah, he did bring that up in another. I didn't do it this year. I had my squad is kind of messed up too. I lost.
Yeah,
I
I'm
lost.
losing. It's okay.
My
team is winning, so I don't really care.
I got 2 leagues. I'm undefeated. I don't say nothing in them because I want to keep it that way.
Wow.
Money leagues.
I
too,
lost
like
Oh, good for you.
Brees Hall for
Ooh.
the year.
That's a salty piece because he was playing good.
Yeah,
well.
he was a sleeper, yo.
Yes, he
I
was.
lost him, Marquise Hollywood Brown for the season.
How did Brandon going?
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
He's not
lost
going
a
for the
couple
season.
people,
He's
too.
hurt. He's hurt though.
Yeah, a couple games.
And-
I saw that.
Yeah. And what's the quarterback? Trevor Lance.
Trevor
I had
Lawrence.
Trevor Lance. Lawrence. No. Trey
Trey
Lance.
Lance.
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going.
Yeah.
I lost him for the year too.
Why would you pick up a rookie? Like he's a rookie starting quarterback. Like last year, I would never picked up Jalen Hurts. This year, I would have picked up Jalen Hurts. Right?
I picked him up
she
last
won
year.
the championship with Jalen Hurts.
I know
So
she did.
that was a good pickup, and I might
I
have.
picked up. I took
I
up Josh
always
Allen.
believed. I always
She
believed.
did all these.
Matter of fact, I
believe,
picked up
ain't gonna
Lamar
lie.
Jackson this year.
But y'all think about Tariq said, I'm joining late, but y'all think about getting Alvin. Yeah, we talked about getting Alvin.
We talked about
would
Alvin.
welcome him.
Yeah.
That would be great. Like Alvin in this backfield was I'm about to say shaggy with Miles Sanders and Boston Scott and Gainwell would be a dangerous combination because these running backs, especially Alvin Kamara, he's dangerous by himself.
Hilarious, Pat. Dion, you ain't gonna be talking about Pat like
I
that.
come to see y'all if y'all broadcast probably. Hold on, go back to it. I didn't see it.
my
I'm
fault.
just drinking. And Locust says, because give me some notice. I'm buying everybody's shots except ladies.
Pat.
Damn,
All right,
Dion,
we almost did it this week too. We just had late notice. Maybe next week. All right, what is everybody doing next week? We'll talk about it off the air. But defenses win championship. I want to see that in the second half.
That's
I
right.
want to see the defense. They've been pretty dominant. I want to see them not have those lapses where they're soft. That's what I would like to see. I would like those lapses of soft defense to be few and far between, or not even non-existence. How about
that middle of the
at
zone
all?
stuff,
Yeah,
that middle of the field stuff that they always give? That burns me.
Yeah,
that burns.
Well, you know what? I got to be careful about what I
Yes.
ask for because he only does that in certain situations. And most times it's when we're up. So I better be careful about what I say because, there may be situations that are produced in the second half where he doesn't get a chance to do that. It's actually a luxury that he has the ability to play that soft defense because it means that we're up and he's just trying to keep everything in front of us.
Yep.
But I don't like it. I really don't. I like to see the
I like
gas.
to be aggressive the whole time. But you're right, Dark Knight. You're 100% right because when you're up, sometimes you got to lay back. You can't continue to be that in your face type of defense as you were in the first quarter, the second quarter, because you're up by 30 points.
We're going 17
Jason
to
Kelson says it. He says it's hard to turn it on all four quarters in the league these days. It's not the same.
Yeah, when you're up 17,
well, how can
nothing,
we? I'm sorry.
When you up 20-0 against a team, like in the back of your mind as a player, it's like, yo, we put these points on these guys. We could have put way more. They don't have the talent that we have. Like in the back of your mind, it's like, all right, let's cruise. Literally, in the back of your mind, this is what you're thinking. This is on the field. This is what you're thinking. Let's cruise. Let's just make the tackles and let's get out of these situations.
All right, Hank White says we're going 17-0 because Sirianni is going to sit players once we lock up home field in the bye. Well, that's going to jeopardize us going 17-0 if he starts sitting people late in the season.
That's right. Yeah, like we're not going to go 17-0.
If we got it wrapped up by the Dallas game, and we sit people, we're probably not going to win that Dallas game.
Yeah.
I think that would piss him off, though. I think that would totally piss off Dallas if we wrapped up a bye before December 24th.
No, I think Sirianni has him in his heart.
I agree with this. Isaac said, "Have y'all watched Speak? Have y'all watched Speak?
Yeah.
Shady be holding us down.
Shady always holds us down. He's a Harrisburg boy.
Well, he's an Eagles fan. He's been an Eagles fan
since he was little because he's a Harrisburg Bull. And he's from the Burg. He's from PA. He's always been an Eagles fan. We ran into Shady during Manny Pacquiao 2 in Vegas. And he was like, oh, Philly family. Like, he literally almost had tears in his eyes. This is right after we sent him to Buffalo. And he was emotional because
he hated that. No,
oh my God. It was like the worst thing ever. But
I want to say this before we go to this comment, the next comment. The thing about it is, right, if you look at this team's makeup, if you look at us staying healthy for all 17 games, it is a straight possibility that we can do that.
We could, but
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying the words out of my mouth. I just said doing that. All right.
Yeah.
Now, the schedule is in our favor. It's going downhill. I think Nick Sirianni has something against the Cowgirls. and
Well,
that will
great.
prevent him to say, you know what, I'm putting my backups in. That will prevent him from saying I won't put my backups in because they score what 50 points against us last
John
year.
Batiste he's
Yeah.
breaking it down. He's swole. I was swole too.
Yeah.
I was swole
What'd he
too. I'm not
say?
even going mad. It's kind of like bragging rights on the block at this
Mhm.
point. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
you can't forego that. And to be
And he
honest with
still
you,
lost in the playoffs like we did.
right?
Yep.
To
The
be honest
same
with you,
week.
I'd rather have. I
Same
want the
day.
bye. I want us to win enough games to get the bye. I'm not all on this undefeated kick. I'm not. I just want the
Yeah,
bye
facts.
and I want the chip. That's what I
Yep,
want.
yep.
Yeah.
I
That's
want
what
the
I was saying.
buy and the chip. If that means 2-3 games get dropped, long as we get the buy and long as we get the chip. That's all I
And
want.
with guacamole.
Like, right.
I want
And
guacamole
chunky
with my
guac.
chip. Yeah,
Chunky guac.
chunky guac, yo. I want all that. I'm about
That's
that.
right.
I'm like
That's
my man
right.
Matt. Where Matt at? I want all that. I'm about that life.
Right? And 3 kinds of salsas.
What
Yeah,
quarter is
no
it? Is it
doubt.
fourth quarter
Chef,
now?
make us
That's
a
it. Yeah, it's
smorgasbord. We
over.
need some salsa
Yeah,
and
we need it.
chips and
Man,
guac.
you guys, I didn't read enough of you guys' comments. I'm gonna end off with reading some comments because you guys been going at it. All right, Isaac is drinking a Johnny Walker Black Label. That's what he's doing
Sir.
shots of earlier. BJ says Howie is trying to everything to get Kamara, and I hope that he succeeds.
They want their pick back. They want their pick back in order to get.
They're not getting
in
their
order
pick
to get.
back.
How like no, like
You're not
no.
getting
Howie's
the
like,
pick back.
run that. I'm running your
No,
pockets.
we give you a second round pick this year. This is how you're talking. We give you a second round. We give you the first round next year.
Ed-
Not this year. No.
All right, see, this is why I can't get the comments up. You're talking too much. All right, Ed says, I'd love to see them take some more over-the-top shots. I'd like to see them go down the field
Facts,
more,
Ed.
too. But
What up,
I
Ed?
am also okay with the decisions that Jalen has been making because he's only turned the ball over 2 times. So part of his decision-making process is taking care. Well, yeah, one was a tip ball, but only one time this year, and I'm loving that because his decision making is incorporating taking care of the ball, not giving the ball to the other team.
That's part of winning.
But I would also like to see that. I like to see
Yeah.
them take more shots down the field
Yeah.
in the remaining games,
Mm-hmm.
and I like to see them play better in the second half. I know everybody wants to see. B Dizzle says second half defense seems to relax. Kill that noise. I'm with that, BD. Drexel says keep everything in front of you and keep the clock running.
We're good
that's
at that.
defense. Yeah, that's
We're
a
great at
defense he does.
We're good at that.
Jackie says I just want the team to stay healthy. I do
Yeah.
too.
If we're
That's
healthy,
practical.
we're the
That's
better.
Yeah, for
We're the
real?
best
Is this
roster on the
true?
field.
Is
Yeah.
Chase out for 4
Yeah, he got a
6
hip
weeks?
issue.
Wow.
He got a hip issue. So
Jamar
right
Chase
now,
is out.
no. So what it is week by week. So everybody
Mm.
jumping at a 4 to 6 week thing is
Mhm.
week by week. He's going to be out this week because of his hip, and they are playing it by how he feels.
Mm.
Now, I had a pinch. I had a hip impingement, right? and that helped. That you can't move with that. So if you had something similar, you can't move.
Yeah.
Shout
All right.
out to Dion.
Dion said, Pat, you locked back in. I feel like Nick has a problem with the Cowgirls, too. You back on the shots list. All right, so you back. You redeemed yourself. Did they? Kadarius Toney from the
Yes, it
Giants?
did.
Okay.
They did.
So they're trying to get ready for that run down that stretch run too, because they know they are not equipped to beat Buffalo with the squad that they have. They've got to add something. Buffalo is on a mission this year, and they are coming for.
Yeah,
They faced them, and Andy said, "Yo, we need a little bit more for these guys. We need a little bit more." Howie the hypnotist.
I'm sorry.
Will
I'm
do
sorry.
it again.
I'm sorry. Yo, Robert Quinn looks just like Jason Avant.
Okay. Well, I hope he doesn't look like him on the field. But
Jason
I
Avant was a
want
good
him to
player. What
look.
are you talking about?
Yeah, but he didn't sack quarterbacks. I need
No,
him
he
to look like Reggie White on the field. That's what I need him to resemble. That's what I need him to resemble. But yo, that's the end, man. Everybody got a football game on tonight. If y'all gonna go watch it, if not, you can go and watch a replay of any of the first 6 games this year by the Eagles and enjoy that because our Philadelphia Eagles take on the Pittsburgh Steelers here in Philadelphia on Sunday. We'll be here hour before kickoff, so make sure you join us on the best pregame.
Yes, sir.
To get JC to come on too, but JC has his own pregame show.
Yo, we got
show.
get him taking shots. JC got to take JC got to take his shots.
Yeah, so we'll be here hour before kickoff for pregame show, Eagles talk. And as I said, Philadelphia Eagles take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. My frat bro, but he got to go down.
I know.
All right,
I'm a fan of Tomlin, so don't get it twisted. I'm a fan of him as a coach and what he has done in Pittsburgh.
Yo,
but
did y'all see
he
that?
gonna take this L this week.
Did y'all see that?
What?
Y'all didn't see that, did y'all?
Stop! Don't put an Amber Alert. That's another thing we need to see in the next 11 games. We need to see more Quez flag on the play.
Because he's turning into Invisible Batman.
You know what? No.
It's Halloween Sunday. What y'all gonna wear? We gotta wear something on the air.
I know. I think we should all wear Batman mask.
I want to go get it right now. I literally want to leave here and go get it. But
I think we should all wear Batman masks. Obviously, I'm Batgirl.
Y'all stealing my thunder. I got mine.
Come on. We have to do our Batman name, so we'll figure out who's who.
I'm ordering it right now.
So which Batman you gonna be, Pat?
Fat Batman.
Defense Batman.
I'm gonna be talkative Batman.
The crazy thing about it, my homie Spice Adams, he used to play for the 49ers and the Bears, right? He had the costume, the Fat Batman.
Yeah.
Yo, he's on skates. He's on skates.
Yeah. Spice is a funny guy. All right, we'll see you guys on Sunday. Fat Batman, he said. Yes. All right, so we'll be back. And you're Bat Lady, somebody said. All right, so we'll be back on Sunday, dressed up, ready for Halloween. We'll see you guys. We're out. Peace.
Peace.
Go live in 5, 4, 3, 2, smash him up.